Hello everyone, I'm here to do a quick flip of this of my latest creation. It is a custom order and I'm gonna call it Jane Austen Goes to Paris. She likes a lot of Eiffel Tower, and so I've incorporated that in here. She wanted a journal similar to the one that I did for the swap with Donna Jameson, except that she wanted a hardcover, so that's what we've done. Okay, so the front cover, so the covers are basically the same, pretty much the same, but she wanted a chunky charm, so I've created another one of my chunky charms for her. Back is the same, and to get through this video quickly as possible, we're going to remove the chunky charm, and we're going to jump right into it. I have used Dreamz, etc., Artie Mays, and for the ephemera I've used some different digi kits from different digital kits. Okay, so in the first journal I used the paper doilies to make a corset. So in this journal I have cut out corset from the same fabric as I used to cover the journal with. It's the same thing. These will, it's just seam binding. You can remove all of the seam binding, and these flaps, the corset, these flaps will open all the way up, you guys, okay? But you don't have to do that to remove the little booklet because it will slide out, but it's thick enough that it's not falling out when you hold the book straight up. And I've got that, and then I've got the Story Begin stamp, and it's just papers in that journal. Okay. I've got somewhere that I've got to be, so I've got to hurry up. Okay, so just quick flip. I loaded the pocket up with some stuff from the kids, and most of them are lined, I do believe. Yes, and I've got some Jane Austen quotes on the back of them. Okay, so I'll fix all of that up after I'm done. Okay, there's that page. Little charm that says "with love." Heart on the back. This opens up. Tags, spelled out Jane Austen using the alphabet beads. Some quotes, and they are lined. Oh yeah, and I did use the beads down. I put my beads down the center instead of staggering them this time. They are just down the center of the journal. And my boys will, yeah. Okay, but let's move on. I've got this beautiful fabric from Susan over at SM Tiffany Lane, and I absolutely love it. I wanted to hoard it, but I know it went perfect with this page, but I love that. Look how gorgeous that is. I'll put a link to her shop in the description box below, you guys. I decoupaged this napkin onto this glassine bag, loaded the pocket with some Jane Austen ephemera and some Eiffel Tower. Okay, and I designed this page to look like a little blouse. These are magnets because I thought I was going to have to use magnets to hold it down, but once I put the magnets on the back of the button, it was heavy enough to hold it down, as well as I tucked this part into this part, and that holds that. This will pull out, and it's just one of the little clippies that you clip on, so all these pages will come off. And I've just got some lined paper. that's a pocket. This is a pocket as well, large pocket. I need to put some ephemera in there. This is that my envelope booklet. It's a little chunky tag, and I'm gonna go back in and use that stamp to line these pages with. Okay. Another pocket, Jane Austen ephemera. That says Ever. And this tag goes behind there, the large tag. And I have my dangle beads on the center. They go completely down or to the side so that when you close the book, they're not in the way. Just stamp some tags, and they are lined. One of my little pockets. They're lined on the back as well. And it has a tag. It's just a little stamp. Just fussy cut out Jane Austen from Dreamz, etc. digi kit, and use it as a tuck spot. It's a little tag. Pockets. That is a tuck spot. The first signature. And I did have to go in, and I left a lot of space there, but I did have to go in and take out a signature because it was just too chunky. So I'll probably just make a single signature journal out of it. But I've got this little dangle piece. I downsized one of the pages and put one of the Jane Austen images on there. Fussy cut Jane Austen out, used her as a tuck spot. That pops in. These are tags. This is Paris. Some more stamping on the back. And I think this is just a plain, yeah, just plain lines. Oh, there's a little pocket. Okay, there's a pocket with just an envelope. And this opens up. I fussy cut out the Eiffel Tower. These are tags. And this is a fabric pocket. And I just made a little booklet and lined them. Just goes back in like so, closes. This is from Pride and Prejudice. Just a little tag. Clips back on. Pocket with more ephemera. Like the roses. There's that page. And I do believe I need to go and stamp on the back of it. Decoupaged this napkin onto acetate. I use these little cabinet cards that say J and A for Jane Austen. Large tag. Just got some little cutouts. ephemera. More ephemera. This is just from my stash. And I couldn't find the other tags that I originally put in here, so I just made some up with lines for that piece. That pops out. That folds over like so. I have to glue that back down. It pops like that. Do that later. This Dream. This is just tuck spot, little envelope. There's just a tag on the back of it. Other side of this envelope, love that says love. Ephemera, envelope. And this is a tuck. Pocket. See, it's very flat. Large tag. This is just bagged onto some manila paper, manila file folder. Second, now this is the last signature. Another one of the telegram ephemera. Another one of my pockets. You guys know that all folds out. I don't really want to have to take them all down. That folds out. There's that tag. And I decoupaged this napkin onto acetate as well. And she did have a shaker tag, so I did design another shaker tag, stamped it on the back. Like the way it turns out, a little Paris behind it. And this doily is decoupage for durability. Just loaded some more tags. And this is just a plain, I'll probably stamp lines on the back of it. Love that page. Just a little charm dangle. A little heart there. Just some stamping, stenciling. And it is left open at the back. That does pop out. There are the roses. And this is a tag. It says Regency England. More of the dangles as well. I've Plus, it cut out one of the roses from the fabric and use it as a tuck spot. Sweet. Flower envelope. And this is Dreamz squash pocket. Folds out like so. Folds back in. More ephemera. But these are just downsized some of Dreamz Etc's digital pages to make like little cards. And I guess it's just a loaded pocket as well. And that's the end of it. In the back, I've just loaded with some, oh goodness gracious. Okay, I've just loaded with some tags. Thank you all for watching. And I have got to go. So have a lovely evening, you guys.